Chipkwani.
Please, thank you very much, Madam Speaker, for giving me this opportunity for me to contribute to the motion which has been brought by Mheshimiwa KJ in relation with the planting of trees, even when the contractors are doing roads. Madam Speaker, allow me to support the motion and comment on some few issues. The destruction of forests in this country, Madam Speaker, the destruction of most of the forests we have seen in this country, it has also caused, there has been a reduction of quality and the quantity of water. Madam Speaker, I want to support KJ on that motion in relation with the serious matter of climate change. I think it has become the talk, the global talk. It is the high time, Madam Speaker, that we, all of us, walked the talk now. This is the high time for each one of us to take an action, because the truth is, the climate change has affected all of us. We cannot forget the point of drought, the famine in this country, the food insecurity in this country. Right now, Madam Speaker, it is good we say that the destruction of the forest in this country has also affected the rainfall cycle in this country. And it reminds me of our late Wangari when she was telling us our own actions might affect us in the future. And she even emphasized that the nature does not forgive. Because of the destruction of our nature itself, it is now affecting us. But we wish to support KJ by saying we have to take an action so that we can save our future generations, because currently we are so much affected. On that point, as I support, it will be also the biggest responsibility for the Ministry of Environment to make sure that the right agencies are supported financially in this country, like the Kenya Forest Research Institute. That is one of the institutes which must be supported by the Environment Ministry. Why am I saying that, Madam Speaker? It is because they have researchers who are going to assist us national-wise to know the kind of species of trees which must be planted, which specific areas. Therefore, Madam Speaker, when we take action, and the first action, as Mheshimiwa KJ is saying, and I support that because I also had a related motion which also might be coming. It was in relation with tree planting, but in another different way, where I was proposing we can also be serious on this matter so that we can also have a national tree planting day. And not only that we are saying the contractors can plant trees, we can also make it more better, because as we are here members of parliament, in the constitution, we still champion for it through the issues of saying that we want 10% forest cover. As we are here, Madam Speaker, it is very, we rather be very honest with one another, that we have not even achieved 6% of the forest cover in this country. Therefore, we seriously support that idea, and we request the Minister of Environment to support the respective agencies, including Kenya Water Towers, so that they can also see how we can support in whichever capacity. Madam Speaker, I was just adding the point of saying that because of lack of trees, which naturally have a scientific influence on the rainfall cycle, it has affected the food production in this country. Therefore, I think when we take an action of planting trees and increasing the forest cover in this country, it will be also another point to make sure that we have better rainfall, and we also have enough rainfall to enable farmers to have good production of food in relation to reduce the insecurity of food in this country. Madam Speaker, therefore, my point was just to support the idea of Mheshimiwa KJ. KJ, we support this, and also support the concept of Mheshimiwa Gogo, who has said, let us do it in the best way so that in our country we can be a model country in this Africa continent. And also we should also support the point of the president recently when he said he is going to make also the directorate of the council of which was put in the Climate Change Act at least be active. With that and with everyone being included and taking a specific action, I think we have time that we can make this country more better. I think also to support that point, we should go beyond and make sure that even when these contractors are making these roads, when they are destroying these roads, when they are destroying our trees in the process of making roads, I think when trees are being planted by the youths, it will be another way also for creation of jobs to our youth. Therefore, thank you very much for giving me this time, Madam Speaker, and congrats for being a speaker. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Kathambi. The Honorable Florence Jematia.